But the Libby app is a free app available for Apple, Android, and in a browser by going to libbyapp.com. Now, whether you're using like an iPhone or an iPad or like a Samsung, your typical kind of Android smartphone or tablet, or if you're using that browser experience, libbyapp.com, everything in the Libby app is going to look exactly the same. It's designed so there's no separation between devices or between operating systems. So you don't have to worry about that. The only difference you're going to see is just here where we are going to download our app from. So for my Apple users, we'll be going to our blue App Store icon. If you're on an Android device, while I can't show that to you on the screen, I can tell you about it. You'll be looking for the Google Play Store. It's a multicolored play button or multicolored triangle. We're just navigating to wherever we would typically go to download apps onto our device. So with your App Store open, you'll open up your search tab. And we know exactly what we're looking for, so I'm just going to type in Libby and then tap search or enter. So when we do that, Libby's usually the first result that pops up. So you can see her right here, Libby by Overdrive, that maroon app icon with Libby reading her book. You'll see on my screen it says open. I already have the app downloaded on my device, but if you're on an Apple device, it will say get. If you're on an Android device, it will say install. Once again, Libby is completely free, so tap get or install, follow the instructions on your screen to download, and give her a minute before you leave the App Store and open up the Libby app newly downloaded on your screen. So it's that same icon we just saw in the App Store. And when we open up Libby for the first time, she has a few questions for us to help us find our library and sign in with our library card. We only have to do this for our initial setup, and then going forward, she'll remember this info so you can always dive right back in to whatever you were reading or listening to. So I'm going to say a big ol' yes to question number 1 here. Do you have a library card? So that one was easy. Now I need to find my library location. For this very first setup, when you're setting up that first time, I recommend using I'll search for a library. It's a great option to get started with because you can find your library by your library name, the city you live in, or your zip code, which I am going to do. Zip is kind of my favorite way. There we go. So I am looking for Appomattox Regional Library System, this box right here. Your digital collection is the Southern Virginia Libraries United Electronically. So all of that matches. I'm going to tap on my choice. And then we're kind of in the first level of our library here. So we can see that logo up at the top, but we're not done yet. We still have to add our library card. As I mentioned, once we add this card, Libby will store it so we can dive back into borrowing or reading. So I have a card from Appomattox. I'm just going to tap on that name right there. And we need to enter our card number. Once that's in, we'll tap on next. This will prompt you for a PIN number. If you don't know this number, just reach out to your library. They manage that and we'll be able to adjust or change it for you. And I've got my card number and my PIN entered, so I'll tap on sign in. As long as that entered correctly, there we go. The screen refreshes, and now we can see we have full access to our library's complete collection of ebooks, audiobooks, and magazines.